Glórias família, tudo bom dia aí, a família toda muito bem. Nós estamos aqui. Não, no momento não. Nós estamos aqui. Estamos aqui em antenas, não, estamos em antenas e não temos como acontecer. Vamos até na cabine. Na cabine só estamos a esperar aqui do nosso. Vamos fazer os últimos preparativos que não nos faltam e vamos fazer as coisas acontecer. O que nos falta mesmo então vamos fazer as coisas acontecer. Eu vou só que alterar a hora, para estar aqui na hora certa. Estar aqui na hora certa e voilà. Vamos estar na hora certa. Muito bem. Agora vou saber aqui qual é o nosso canal, que é o que nos falta, e vamos fazer o seguinte. Vamos fazer. Vamos regressar para Bruxelas, não é? Vamos regressar para Bruxelas. Vamos regressar para Bruxelas e pronto, vai ser coisa sensacional, não é? E vamos ver onde é que nós nos encontramos. Nós nos encontramos aqui e nós temos que ir para. O táxi não é muito longo. Muito bem. Táxi não é muito longo. Espero que vocês todos estão fixe. Eu estou a gostar da experiência que eu estou a ter com o X-PLANE, é muito sensacional. E vamos fazer as coisas acontecer. Eu estou a voar no offline. Isto já para que saibam, estou a voar no offline. Para que as pessoas ficam a saber. Estou a voar no offline e é isso. Espero que vocês todos estão fixe e vamos fazer as coisas acontecerem, tá bem? Só para cá ver qual é o nosso keynote de hoje. Ok. Então, vamos fazer os nossos procedimentos e sabe qual é a ideia? Aqui é o vosso boy Day Gamer, fazer as coisas acontecerem. We go!
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Cockpit, I'd like to welcome you on board. We're ready up front. Everybody's closed up outside.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Numbers and the clearance from air traffic control, and we should be underway. It's our pleasure having you on board with us today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Should be underway here shortly. Thanks for flying with Delta today.
tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback.
Quero vos agradecer a vocês que estão aqui no Vida de Piloto Virtual. Nós vamos dar oportunidade a essa nossa aventura, não é? E vamos que vamos fazer as coisas acontecerem e sabem qual é a ideia. Muito obrigado por vocês estarem aí.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
The cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
$400. $1,000.
back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available, complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
1,000 to go.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt light's off. You're free to move about. Once you are seated, we recommend you keep your belts fastened. Thank you.
Moving up, keep a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back, relax, enjoy the trip with us.
Morning, Day Day. Sorry? I'm fine, apart from lack of sleep. I'm hearing an echo. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good plan. Oh, Reggie,
Right. It's a beautiful day.
you're not kidding. It's a beautiful day.
Where you flying to, John?
A very unknown little airport. It's called Dublin.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go from. I've got everything set up for Milan. I'll check the wind, so I'm going to go from Milan back to Stansted, ready for later.
Once I get into Dublin, then I'm going to move myself. Is that the plan? We're going to go out of Stansted when Kevin gets
Yeah,
back?
that's what he said. Yes, I did
In
his
which
flight.
case, I've got to land at Dublin, and then I shall move myself into Stansted.
I just got to check.
I'm just crossing the North Sea at the moment,
Right.
heading for north of Norwich, I think it is, and then I shall get across the UK and drop into Dublin. Currently been flying for how long? 44 minutes.
Right. I just got to make sure the wind.
It'll log some points up. That's the main thing.
There comes. I've got two of them SIP Toolkit Pros open.
But what I do need to do is make some comment of what Mac was on about yesterday with these new people. The good thing that I've got now, if you have a look at my tablet, I'm not getting their flashing lights up anymore. That's been removed.
Oh, right. I think there's room for compromise. To be honest with you, I've not been involved with it for so long, so it doesn't have such an impact on me. I can't.
It's plain and simple. They are a commercial enterprise. There's nothing complicated about it. They're a commercial enterprise. In other words, they're out there to make money.
Yeah.
My biggest question, and is Zebo happy about them? Primarily, their idea is to make yet another copy of the 73800. Why, when the and use the Zebo code? In other words, it's then theirs, provided it's with the permission of Zebo. And what will they do with it?
Yeah.
Very easily, they could sell it to
yeah, that's a bit different.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
And that would be an absolute tragedy. Absolute tragedy. It's a freeware product. Unless they're going to be doing something which is highly suspicious, that there's no need for them to make another 73800.
But the base aeroplane belongs to Laminar, doesn't it?
It does indeed. It's been created out of the default 737, which begs the question, why? Common sense tells you there's a reason why they're going to create their own 737 and then use the code, because then it's not Laminar's anymore.
No.
I know exactly where Mac's coming from, and I can see it. I'm just surprised other people can't see it.
Well, don't forget, a lot of people come into it, they don't know the history and how it all works. So, you've been with it a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, and he's quite right. I don't want to see. Look, if you look at the tablet, there are names which are quite rightly as well, but in a very low format. It's not belting out at you in bright lights of the people that's worked on the freeware 73800. All of those people have contributed to the production, along with Zebo, of creating the Zebo. This new group have come in and they put in their adverts in, but it's a million times brighter and it flashes on and on.
But who agreed to that?
Who agreed to that? That's what I want to know.
Well, that's right. Well, someone must have agreed to it. and could it be speaking as a greenhorn effectively? You know, from I suppose I haven't got any.
I would very much like Zebo to come on board and clarify. If he's totally agreeable on what's going on, and the possibility that his 73800 code is going to be sold on the marketplace, that's fine. But he always said it would always be freeware, which would be a contradiction.
People change their minds, John.
Yeah.
Especially when money's involved at the end of the day.
Change his mind. I would like him to say he's changed his mind.
Well, perhaps he will eventually, but it's early days really. It's just appeared, so.
No, it doesn't work like that.
No.
If you change your mind, then you state it before you put big flashing signs coming up and have agreed with a commercial enterprise. You don't
But the owners are. I'm being devil's advocate really. The owners are Laminar and technically Zebo. So effectively they can do what they like, and then it's up.
Laminar's got nothing to do with it other than they agreed to allow Zebo to put his code in a plug-in. It's not an aircraft, it's a plug-in.
Right.
Now, the new group want to actually create their own 73800, which is a totally different thing altogether, but use Zebo's code, which would in effect give them full rights of what they do with it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Education is a great thing, and people need to be aware of the facts, and the facts are not being revealed. You know, Zebo's made a big thing throughout that the Zebo will always be freeware. Now, if for any reason he's changed that, he needs to state it.
Well, he might. Well, it might still be freeware, but with the fact that there's going to be adverts in there, so he gets an income from it, and any donations that people might want to make. I'm just putting out how I sort of see it, really, from a.
I'm no disrespect to you, but I find that to be a little bit blinkered.
Well, no, well, it might be because I don't know as much as you.
Well, I followed it through long enough.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So I can only say how I see it at the moment. I don't know the history and the ins and outs of it. I know there's been a lot of involvement from Nico in the development and input and so on and so forth. But it'd be interesting to see how it pans out, really.
Yeah, my worry is sorry.
Hello, Day. It's a beautiful day.
I'm worried that unless people take the blinkers off, it's going to be too late, and what we know as the Zebo will be history.
Well, it's not a case of, well, from my point of view, it's not a case of being blinkered. It's a point of listening to the arguments and the reasonings behind it, which is fair enough.
Max, the guy who knows all the ins and outs, the technicalities. If you're particularly interested at all, then ask him the questions.
Well, you know, I'll go with the flow, John, because you know, there's people that know a lot more about it than me, and I'm sure, you know, Mac and the rest of you will.
By asking questions, you're more informed.
Right, I'm trying to.
Thank you. Information is gold.
What, as respect? You don't know enough about it. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm just going to try the new aircraft out. Now the latest upload. I've not done the graphics glitch yet, John. I'll fiddle about that later. Yeah, that was useful to know that. Yeah. Oh, I'm hot now. I just had my breakfast. What time is it where you are, Day? You're in Holland, aren't you? Netherlands. Oh, right. Not too far away then. Right, I want to get this flight underway. I can't think straight now. Sim brief.
Well done. Well done. Good. Well done. Yeah, practice, practice, practice.
Right. I better open my smart cars. I don't forget to do that, that again.
Okay. Pleasure, pleasure. There's a lot of people here who you can learn off. And primarily, your first protocol is Nico. If you follow Nico, you won't go wrong. That's what I learned from Nico. We have some very good pilots in our group and very knowledgeable.
Yeah, they are very clever.
And generous
What?
with their understanding, patience and time as well.
That's right. I've had lots of help in there, which I'm grateful for. It's always easier when you can ask somebody. It's all, you know, it's all okay.
We're all here for one thing: to improve, to enjoy, and appreciate what we've got.
Yeah, it's all very watching videos sometimes, but sometimes you just need someone to just take you through it, really.
I was going to say, I don't get much value out of watching videos. I get more value from talking to people direct.
Yeah, it tends to be selective for me. If there's one sort of thing you need to know, quite often you can go to the video and look that one thing up, but when it gets a little bit more complex, when you're altering routes in the FMC and that, and someone just explaining to you is so much better when you're actually doing it. Yeah, that's right.
One of the big problems with videos, and this is my experience of videos, it's not about what you want to learn, it's more about the person. It's concentrated on the person that's doing it. It's all about me, not what you're actually trying to learn. Correct. You'll get there, David.
Pessoal, nós estamos aqui e continuamos aqui. Estamos aqui a falar com alguns conhecidos nossos que conhecemos através da internet. Eu gosto muito do X-PLANE, não tem como. É como eu já disse outrora, foi a melhor coisa que eu fiz, porque além de eu poder pousar, ser mal ou bem, a experiência que eu estou a adquirir aqui no X-PLANE é uma coisa sensacional.
Giuliano!
Buongiorno!
E aí,
Buongiorno.
Ai, montanhas.
Good morning.
Buongiorno, Giuliano.
Now, Uncle John, you teach me English, I teach you Italian.
Italiano!
Italiano, yes. Reggi, tutto bene?
Tutto bene, Giuliano?
Yeah, perfetto! Perfetto, Reggi.
Perfetto, Giuliano.
Perfetto. Stai volando? Are you fly? Stai volando? Are you fly?
I am preparing to Orlando. Mind you,
Ti stai preparando per volare?
preparando per
You ready?
volare.
Per volare, yeah, per volare. Oh.
Na 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 na.
God, this is noisy.
Oh,
This-
Uncle John.
Yes, sir.
No be angry with me, eh? I stay with my aircraft in Edinburgh, but Flight Simulator 2020 because I want testing IFR. Hey, wait. I know you be angry, but only for talk because in Edinburgh rain, very bad weather. Rain.
Right, I'll teach you some English now, Giuliano. It's not Edinburgh,
Eh?
it's Edinburgh. Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. Burgh.
Borough.
Edinburgh.
So funny.
Yeah, you don't say the G. The G doesn't sound. So it's Edinburgh.
That's it. Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
That's it. That was it.
Perfecto!
Perfetto, Edinburgh. Yeah, because yesterday, Reggie, I start to fly with Uncle John and Kevin with Ryanair, but you know, I not check everything, and when I reinstall my computer, I forget to reinstall smart card. But after when I start, smart card no work because I forget installing plugin FS UEPC, and after no correct IP address, there is mean I say, oh, okay, I'm not ready. There is mean I have to check. But now ready for
Yeah, I'm doing-
Zibo.
Yeah.
My Zibo and X-PLANE perfetto. I can fly it anytime.
Zibo Magnifico!
Yes,
For
exactly.
sure,
But
sure.
you know, Uncle John, I post something in Facebook Zibo, no? I put one screenshot of Zibo, and I write for inside. For me, the Zibo is the best aircraft that I have, and X-PLANE is the best simulator than I have.
I'm with you.
Everything else is a game.
Yes,
No,
it's an arcade game. It's an arcade game.
yeah, you agree. But if you look in the Facebook, stupid guy, they write, it's not true. You don't know P3D. You don't know Flight Simulator 2020 similar. They no agree with me. Understand?
Yeah.
I don't want to make any polemic. I don't write this post because I don't want to have any discussion, I don't want to quarrel with anyone. But you see the people, when I say, for me, explain, Ezebo is the best, some people say, no, it's not true, it's not true. Flight Simulator is the best, the modern, the really simulator, stupid. I say, oh, I no answer back because after I don't want to have
There's no point.
any problem.
No point.
Yes.
There's no point in you answering them back.
You're arguing with 16-year-olds a lot of the time.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's kids. They like
Yes, kids.
They like the arcade games, and that's it.
Yes, exactly. They like a game. They like a game.
But it's not a simulator. A simulator is you're doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and they're not.
They don't know, Uncle John. They don't know nothing. For
No.
example, before come here in this channel, I stay in the channel in Italy channel in Discord, and all the people play with Flight Simulator 2020. And one guy before 5 minutes ago, because I told you have to know when you in approaching, you have to know the minimum altitude where you have to intercept the ILS, for example 3,000 feet. And this guy say, how you know 3,000 feet, how you know? I say, how you know? You have to know, you have to consult on the navigraph and the charts.
They don't even
But
know
they-
what charts are.
Yes, they no have idea, Uncle John. They no have idea. They just mean, okay, play Flight Simulator, same game and finish. You cannot talk with me about procedure.
All you need to do, Giuliano, is to put on a chart and say, play FS 2020 like a game, or use the chart and play it like a simulator.
Yeah, yeah.
Deploy your flaps at the correct speed.
Okay, Giuliano, what is the name of
Right,
the
I've started
Facebook?
my smart cars now, so I'm going to go a bit quieter.
Giuliano, what is
Hey,
the
Didi.
what is the name of Facebook? Zibo Facebook. What is the name?
Nico, the Facebook Nico. You don't know the Facebook page of Nico?
No, I don't know the Facebook page of Nico.
Okay, one moment. I look and I send to you the link.
Thank you, Giuliano.
No problem. You're welcome. Copia. Where are you? Didi.
Reggie, the SIM cards that you talk is the SIM cards Ryanair SIM cards?
Yeah, I've just started it, so I've got to concentrate now and start the aircraft up and everything. So I've turned you all down a little bit.
Well, no, put deafen. Press your deafen button. So you
I
don't
send
have to-
Didi in the message.
Thank
you
you.
can find in your private
No,
message.
don't do my down. I go be quiet.
No,
Oh,
all
no,
you
you
need to do is
you can
put
say
your
what you
deafen
can-
button on.
Talk as much as you like. I'll just turn you down a bit, that's all, so I can concentrate.
Right.
Giuliano, look at my stream.
I look, Uncle John. So beauty.
Isn't it?
So beauty. That is my favorite company. So beauty.
Look at that scenery.
I saw that they have cargo too.
Right. Where, Uncle John? Where you fly?
You've probably never heard of this airport before, Giuliano. It's a little unknown airport, and it's called Dublin.
No, I no believe. You fly in Dublin.
Si, si.
There is mean this is Orbix.
Yes, Orbix.
Orbix, very nice, Uncle John. I like so much.
Beautiful.
Orbix, I like so much. Very nice. I like. And another airport I fly many times, Uncle John. I like Shannon.
Oh, you know Dublin, do you?
I know. But I like Shannon. Echo India, November, November.
Yeah,
Anyway, in Ireland. Stay in Ireland, only in South.
yeah. It's Dublin's. Not many people have heard of Dublin, and I thought I'll go there this morning.
I'm laughing. No, I like Dublin. I like. No, I tell you the truth. But when you fly many times, I know.
Sure.
I know in my mind. I don't need to look at the chart because I know very well what runway 28 now.
This morning it's 10.
When sometimes far, long taxi 10.
No, it's okay. And that's what it is today. 10. Dublin. Echo. India. Delta.
Which city in India?
Whisker. Oh, shut up.
Right now in the United States, it's 22 degrees
Echo.
Celsius with mostly...
Echo. Stop.
What do you think,
Look, Uncle John.
I delete. What do you think? I delete my post. I don't like polemic. Now people, I delete.
No, don't delete it. No, don't
That's the
delete it
best way,
because
Giuliano. Just let them get on with it.
Huh?
if
That's the best way. Just let them get on with it.
That's what you gotta
No.
do.
Don't care. Don't care. I no answer back because now many people say X-PLANE is not certificate FAA version, no professional. And now start. You pay only $60, but no have any certification.
Giuliano.
FAA. Yeah.
Giuliano, the reason they don't like X-PLANE is because they've got to do a lot of work, a lot of learning, and they've got to get a lot of skills. It's too
Yes.
complicated for them. They only
Yeah.
understand arcade games.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
I am agree.
I know answer back because
They're
if
not
answer
prepared
back,
for
no,
working.
never think.
You need to apply a lot of work to get into X-PLANE.
It is not alone get one aircraft and put on the air. It is more than put the aircraft in the air and see the scenario. That is more. Here I talk about my experience because here when I have Zibo and when I am on takeoff or landing or I am in the cockpit itself, you feel that you are on simulate.
Of course.
You feel it is not it is not aircraft. It is not alone game. You feel you simulate for real.
You just let the kids get on, and you're not going to change their minds because they're too blinkered. They only see what they want to see.
The idea is more people see what they want.
Yeah.
And that is more of it. You can say look now 2020 is here, everyone talk about 2020, but before 2020 we must think how many people want to get X-PLANE, how many people want to get Zibo. That is the people must understand the reason of. Some people go for because it's new, because everyone talk, but the people like Uncle John, that is the reason that I love Zibo. is because you simulate it for real. It is not joke.
No, you have to do it properly. If you want to do it as a simulator, you've got to fly it properly. And you've got
You
to
pay your money and you take your choice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about choice.
Yeah, it's up to people what they want. I don't care what people do, as long as
No,
I do
no,
what I
mate.
want to do.
But I don't like people turning around and saying something in a simulator that's only an arcade game.
Well, they can believe what they want, can't they? It's up to them.
Yep.
Everyone in the same road, but we want change. No one think the same.
I'm losing track here of what I'm doing. Oh, no. That's all prepared. Start. Right.
Reggie, it's true that if I get the active sky that the cloud go be more real?
Yeah, I find it better. It's good software anyway. I find it useful.
That's active sky I'm running.
It's an improvement, yeah, and plus you get all the other bits with it as well. Choice of weather.
Maybe I go take that. Maybe we go see.
I'm
Damn, Uncle John, do you see how she is so beautiful? I see you're streaming, Uncle John. Do you see how she is beautiful?
Yeah.
Like the action film, in the moment that you know go be happens. Yeah. Limo!
Yeah, I think it's a good little trick, Uncle John, when fire up the Jeep, whatever it's called, brain dead.
It's called senior moment.
Yeah, the APU, just flick that second switch down with the fuel, so at least...
Sorry, go through that again for me.
Yeah, when you switch on the APU,
yes,
because I forget the fuel as well, just click that second switch down.
The second switch, yeah, you need that for the APU.
And then that way, at least the engines won't cut out once you get going. But
no, separate item altogether. The APU is just to ensure that you've got fuel for the APU available.
Yeah, but
once
there'll be
your
fuel.
APU is all running, and just before you do pushback, that's when you put the other three switches on.
That's right. But what I'm saying is, so in case you do what I do sometimes and forget to put the switches down, at least you've got one running.
If you forget the other three, when you try to start the engines, they will go out on you.
That's right.
So
anyway,
my trick is put the second switch on, start my APU, and then as soon as my first thing I do on pushback is check and make sure I've switched on the other three switches, my fuel switches.
Damn, I'm pushing back. I started the engines before me time. I've lost some points. That's not concentrating in it. Anyway, never mind. I'm pushing back now. Engine 1 starting.
Well, in which case then you're wrong anyway, because with Ryanair you should always start number 2 engine first.
Yeah, I have started. Always start number 2 engine first.
No, you actually said starting engine 1 up now. I'm starting the engine up 1 up now. I'm starting. Yeah, I didn't say number 1 though. It's number 2. Always start number 2. Okay.
What I've done, I've started before 20 minutes is up.
I quite often push back and wait for me 20 minutes and then do my engine start, even though they give you clearance to start your engine.
Anyway, I've done it now.
Yeah, too late.
Yep.
Okay, guys.
You've only lost
At least they're starting.
Yeah. You'll only lose 10 points, that's all.
Is that all? Oh, right. It's not a disaster. Let's go back to the overhead.
How long have I been flying? Hour 23. The other thing I always do is start my clock off as I'm about to start my engine.
Yeah, that's another habit I've got to get. So let's do that now. Start the clock.
I'm of two minds about this co-pilot business.
I won't bother with it. It just looks too artificial for me. Linda's too much of a robot still.
Yeah. I don't like this. She's got 4 switches in a row to turn on. She puts her hand up, does one, brings it down, goes back up, does another one, puts it down. That's not real. It's click, 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 and then put it down.
Anyway, well, I'm going to taxi in a second, make sure I've got the right runway.
Right, I'm going to go over the Irish Sea. Just leaving the UK. Let's have a quick look and see what the QNH is for EIDW 1008.
Have I done everything? No, overhead.
That sorted. Rope speeds. Set. Speed brakes. 2. Set. Continuous. Continuous. Progress. 7 miles to the top of descent. Throttling back.
Oh, I've got SXP started.
Alô? Alô? Bom dia, papai. Como é? Aqui estamos tudo bem. Só fome.
And descend.
Falando, você não acredita.
Let them know.
Eu
On
disse
descent.
bem para você ver, você não acredita. E como é com você?
Quite good scenery, the airport, isn't it? Oh, you haven't seen it properly yet, have you? That Rimini.
Nós
The
estamos
seat
esperando ainda
belts
para
on.
ir a Porto.
Seatbelt sign has been switched on. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
seatbelt sign has been switched off.
Hello.
As late as you run into Dublin.
Hello. Hello.
I think I might have to change them to 2.8. One 10. Quick look at the legs.
Right, I'm up and climbing.
Good, you're up. Right, grab a coffee.
Yeah, that's just default scenery, really. It's not bad. It varies from depending where you are. Sometimes it's a lot better. A bit sparse, but colour's a bit light for me. But if I darken the colour here, it makes it too dark in the cockpit, and the grasses are too bright. But it's still good though. I'm happy. It's more about the aeroplane really. It's a bit jerky. 50 odd frames a second. Oh, what's happened here? What's happened here? Zoom out quick. Oh, that's alright.
The seatbelt sign will be switched off shortly. However, for own safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt loosely fastened in case of any unexpected turbulence. We have an excellent team on board today, and we are all happy to offer you any assistance you may require throughout the flight. Our in-flight entertainment has begun.
We're at 2100.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
Hiya.
Kev. That was pretty good timing, son. I'm on descent into Dublin.
Oh, good man, good man.
I'm
I'm on
down
my way
to 17,000, son.
All right.
I'm on my way
And
to
then once I've
Budapest.
landed and sorted everything out, I'll pop across to. You want me to go
Stansted.
to where?
Stansted.
Stansted. We'll do
Yeah.
so. Our mucker, who shall
Yeah.
remain nameless, has actually
Yeah.
just took off.
All
Well,
right. He
well,
couldn't
12
wait. He couldn't
well,
wait for the group flight.
12 o'clock, you said? Well, I was at Milan, all set up, everything in the... I'd booked the flight and everything. So,
So he's now nipping off somewhere else.
So you've decided to nip off somewhere else, and I have to tell you, Reggie, that it's only 11:20.
that's right.
And well, I said 12 o'clock.
You did.
Yeah.
We shan't say too much, shall we, Kev?
No. Yeah, he just can't wait for us, can he?
This is the problem, you see.
You know who your pals are.
Oh, we know who our pals are. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
LHB, that's where I'm going. P. Let's see if this is... Oh, it's working. It's good.
Who's going to Budapest?
Aeroporto.
Hello, Day Day. How are you, Day Day? Okay, yeah.
I'll go back. Stupid boy.
There's no reason to call me that.
31 right.
What do I want to do now, John?
Have you got a cigarette in your hand at the moment?
I haven't actually, no. Which is a bit unusual for me. I'll have to sort that one out.
Yeah, get it sorted, get it sorted.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to change my chair a bit. I'm getting backache lately.
Oh, no, he's getting back.
Well, it's just one position all the time, isn't it? The chair's adjustable, so I just fiddle about with it and change my seating position. Bring the back forward a bit more. Not very comfortable, but it's making me sit up straight now. Oh, my tea. Fig rolls. I haven't got any of them at the moment.
Oh, have you got any fig rolls? Oh, I'm glad of that.
Oh, my tea's nearly cold.
Oh.
High cold tea. There. I don't have sugar in it. I put 2 sweeteners in, which I still don't like. It's still not sweet enough, so I don't really drink a lot of tea. I just make tea so I can dump biscuits in it, really.
Oh, you just a right little biscuit thumper.
Yeah, well, I've cut right back on them. I'm not overweight, or, well, I'm not the weight I should be, probably, let's put it that way, but when I was younger, I used to eat a whole bag, Sainsbury's carry bag of biscuits a week.
Are you a donker, are you?
No swearing, John, please.
I said, are you a donker?
A donker? Dunker. Dunker shirt. A dunker shirt.
A biscuit donker.
I certainly am. How can you eat a biscuit without dunking it?
He's a biscuit dunker.
Just soaks up all the saliva in your mouth.
Because he's from France, John.
Oh, what, Kev?
He's from France, isn't he? He's south of Watford Gap, so he's from France.
Yeah. Typical frog.
109.5.
Oh, I'll tell you what I've got to do here.
Coming down to 10,000. We'll get some lights on. Ready?
What's that? Mystery scan.
Morning.
Good morning.
Afternoon.
Who's that? Who's that be? Oh, Mickey. Hello, Mickey.
You alright, Reggie?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah?
Yeah, I've been into town for a walk around, so I'm back now.
Ah, right.
You walk around, eh?
Yeah, I find I don't go out enough, so I'm forcing myself out.
Alright.
Well, that's true, isn't it, really? It's, I mean, I go fishing, I do quite a bit of walking and moving about and bits that until I get where I'm going to fish, but apart from that, I don't really do enough walking, I have to say. I wish I could put this tablet in a better place so that I can see the adverts properly.
Have you not got an Abby tab? Have you not got an iPad?
Yeah, but I can't see the adverts properly, John. What am I doing wrong?
You really know how to flip and twist it, don't you?
Oh, that's
I
what I was
refuse to comment further in case I incriminate myself.
Well, I know you won't swear at me.
I'm tempted though.
These decision altitudes, they're all presented slightly differently, aren't they? Why don't they just standardise them? Because there's all different factors involved, I suppose. I should go for C. It's got to be C, category C, 623.
He's going for category C, 623.
Let's turn the right knob.
Hey, steady lad, steady.
Let's not go into that, please. There is a limit.
This could get really funny, actually. Do belong to be like, oh damn, no. Be like a carry-on film, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Kev, it's raining again.
Oh, you're joking.
No, it's raining.
Yeah, it is. That forecast rain coming in.
I'll tell you what it's like at Stansted.
Well, don't forget we've got the Atlantic just off
I
to the...
think we're all right at Stansted.
Oh yeah? All right. Well, it's going to rain.
No, it says clear.
Not for long. Nothing like being with an optimist, is there?
Oh, yeah. You're not very much of an optimist, are you?
Aye.
He has to be as a fisherman.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I wasn't looking forward to yesterday's hours. I had a decent fish. I know, not the rain. Funny enough, I put a little video on YouTube when I was on the 7 last week, and it was stormy and the rain on the umbrella. Well, I was all right though. I was cosy.
Cosy. How could you be cosy standing at the side of a flippin'
No, I was sitting down under a brolly with my bits around me. And what it is there, it's your rods are stationary. If you imagine sea fishing, it's like on a river. Your rods are upright. It's a waiting game. But the other winter, 2 winters ago, it was like when we went out in the morning. I left it a little bit later. It was 28 degrees frost. But the clothes are good now. Mind you, the trouble is the fish don't like it when it's like that. But we organise the dates and we book the accommodation, so you go. And it's a company as well. It's a company. These trips I do.
Yeah.
Like on here. I only do it because of the company, really. I certainly don't do it for blooming honeycomb yolks and stuff.
It's not for the flying. Don't come here for the flying. Just for the crack with the lads.
I just like reading the adverts.
I'm going to say, it's not many routes from Dusseldorf, is there, on Ryanair into Europe?
No.
Looks like they'll have to be Stansted again.
I'm flying from Giuliano's homeland. Is Giuliano still there? He's very quiet. Oh, that's because he's being unfaithful.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's gone. No, he's not
Yes,
there.
he doesn't have anything to do with X-PLANE11 now. He's just at MS 2020.
Yeah, he's only in love with it. He's only in love with the scenery now at the moment.
Yeah.
I can't.
That ain't
I
what he
can.
said on his Facebook this morning.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I know.
I
Yeah.
think,
He was
he's on, I think he's on his way back.
Is it?
Surprise, surprise!
Oh, what is it?
Oh, I mean, I must admit, I've downloaded it for £1, but other than just a bit of VR flying, it ain't really that good. That scenery's great, but
Well, that's right.
XP11's a
Thousand
lot for a
ago.
quid. Before I try it out, if I don't like it, I'll just cancel.
Well, it'll probably get a lot better. That's the truth, isn't it? But it depends what you want. But his eye candy in it. I mean, the first time I saw it, I thought it was fantastic. But there's more to it than just the scenery. I thought.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm going to put some power on my...
I'm resisting the temptation.
Mickey,
Put power on your airplane.
Yes, John?
would you equate it as an arcade game?
Not probably an arcade game, but not a proper simulator either. It's
not
for,
a simulator, is it?
It's for people who perhaps first coming into it for a bit of fun. Yeah, have a bit of flying around. I've never done any serious flights in it, to be fair. You know,
I think-
so it's not like XP11, sorry.
I think what they'll do, they're marketing it to get all those little Xbox players on it. They're probably making a lot of the comments. But over
Right.
the years, they'll gradually develop it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
maybe
that's
they'll
what-
leave it eventually. Maybe they won't.
That's what makes me think it's more of a game because of Xbox. Plus,
It is at the moment.
Get all them gamers coming on then, don't you? Yeah,
They-
sort of looking like they can fly.
Listen, they need an initial financial hit, and the way they're going to get that is by, even the BBC report promoted it more like a game than a flight simulator, and they're going to hook all those Xbox players to buy it, and then they'll may move on as more developers come in and they develop add-ons and stuff for it. It might get more like a real sim. It's clever, you know. It can be addictive, I think, flying at low level, but especially if you do VFR flight, which I don't do. But I've seen my house now. Giuliano showed me, and that's it really. Don't need it anymore. I like this Zebra. I don't fly anything else, which is not good either, really. Anyway, how far have I got to go? Oh, let's do this first.
Well, I know how far I've got to go. I'm turning towards finals.
My brain's always talking. To 500.
I had to laugh yesterday. I was watching Nico's stream with Linda, and he mentioned about getting a tug, and I thought, oh, I bet they'll be the same over there what he does over here.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, it's an all matron one, that one. It's getting a bit like Carry On here, because it's, you know, no swearing, but it's carry on Zebo. So it's got to be, all you need now, John, is just all matron. Mind you, it's international, but you'd have to learn it in about 20 languages. Kevin's gone quiet.
Intercepting the ILS.
Right. I'm just leaving for a second.
Good afternoon, folks. From the cockpit, we're starting a slow descent at this time. We would like to ask you to return to your seats, fasten up your seatbelts for the duration of the flight. Been a pleasure having you on board with us. Thanks for flying with Delta today. Like the flight attendants, go ahead and prepare the cabin for arrival, please.
Right, what's the story now? Well, what's the story?
At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to restow them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. And kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle.
$1,000.
1,000, John.
Stabilised.
In the wind.
Approaching 10.
Oh, lovely landing, John.
Thank you, sir. you go, Kev.
Yeah, good one.
We'll live with that one, I think, mate.
I think you can, yeah.
Where's EGSS?
Stansted.
Stansted. Oh yeah, of course it is. Well, for some reason, I thought I was flying to East Midlands and should have had EGNX up there. And I'm looking at it, I thought, where the blinking hell's that? I realised now. I think what it is, I've put that in my active sky thinking about it. That's why. Come up with runway 27.
Right.
Thought, well, I ain't got a runway 27. I'll have to change my active sky.
Approaching 3, 4.
Yeah, I've got my landing lights on. Shout up there.
Good lad.
Was that? Oh, John gave me a fix earlier for the wing. Was it for the anti-aliasing on the wings? That file. It's like mountains on the wings. Shadow. Center. Yeah, if you look at my stream, the anti-aliasing really jagged. John gave me a file to delete. That's all right, I'll sort that out later. I better check everything at the other end as I did this yesterday. That's okay. Perfect.
Perfect, just perfect.
Yep. What's the wind strength? Well, the downwind leg is going to be a bit breezy. It's 16 knots. Push me along a little bit. Right, that's all right.
Right, Kevin wants me to go to login.
How long have I got? I'll catch up with you eventually.
Right here. Let's have a look at the Pirate, see what they gave me. Good landing, 208 points. Let's have a look at my log and see where I'm at with my points. I've got another 10 hours to get to me 900.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
10 hours for me 900.
They timed you as well, did they?
Oh yeah. Another 10 hours and I'm on 900 hours.
Well, I'm going to be a rebel.
Should manage that today then, John.
I want another 31,000 points. And how many hours do I need? 1,200 hours. I'm a long way off that for my next rank.
Oh, don't get promoted anymore.
Well, I'm going to be a type rating examiner then.
Yeah, well, we'll have to start. We'll have to start a union, I reckon.
We'll not be
The
able to
Z-
live with them.
The Zebo Pilots Union.
Book a
Yeah.
flight. Here we go. Book a flight.
1,000 to go.
Gotta go to Stansted and just move there.
Oh, things are all very calm for me at the moment.
That's Luton. Don't want to go there. Stansted. Jump seat. Right. Where do you want me to book a flight to, Kev?
To Rimini.
Which
Rimini? That's
is
Italy, isn't it?
Lima Hotel.
India. Lima, India, Papa Romeo.
Oh yeah, Lima Hotel is where I'm going.
Right.
They've been very happy if you've gone there and started it all up.
Let's go. Where's that one?
Well, let's start my FS Cloud.
I'm trying to find it.
Just put it in the box, John.
I just like to know where it is as well, though.
Well, if you go down to Italy,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not on the flight thing.
Is it on the east coast or the west coast?
It is on the east coast,
Right.
just next to San Marino. It's the only one in Italy which has got a red star on it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
25.
Rimini. Got it, bud. Got it.
Mackey's Park.
I'll book that flight.
Okay, good man.
Mackey's parked up in Corsica, I think. Jan?
You never know where Max parked up.
That's according to FS Cloud. That's where he's at the moment.
Another codeine, I think.
Oh, here's next plane up still. He said he's got two pains in the neck. One's named Kevin, one's named Reg.
No. I've got a pain in the neck with Reggie.
Oh, Reggie, yeah.
Kevin's all right. I've got no problem there.
Oh, thanks, John. Yeah. Good man. Reggie, you're just a pain in the neck, Reggie. How do you feel being a pain in the neck?
Oh, it's occupation.
Yeah, occupational hazard.
We were discussing advertising this morning, saying.
Yeah, the advertising. Bit of a sore point with advertising.
It's livened the place up a bit, isn't it?
Estimated time of departure, approximately.
Oh, 1300.
So why?
What altitude are we going to do?
I've got 29,000.
Thank you, sir.
So active sky remote weather. No flight plan loaded. Oh, that's why it's ignoring me.
Yeah, because you didn't load a flight plan in the active sky.
Well, actually, I thought I did.
Well, you obviously didn't.
I'll just get rid of that bit there.
I see you're still having problems, Kevin.
Problems what with?
We shan't name the gentleman in question.
200.
I'm trying to be polite.
Insubordination.
50, 40, 30, 10. 10.
Good brief.
Flight planning.
Flight plan.
Take it from here.
Oops. No, I don't want that. Dispatch. Flight plan.
I shall put it in again, Kevin.
Edit flight. Flight factory 6. Aircraft is Ryanair.
Come here.
It's saying 2-2 coming in on 1-3. Generate.
That's for a load from Simbrief, Kevin. I remember now. Well, it takes a little bit of time to get the routine, doesn't it? That's all.
Looks a nice flight, that, Kev.
You're John?
That looks a nice. Looks to be going to be a nice flight.
I think so, yeah.
I can't find the thing I was looking at before now.
You do have some problems with it, John.
I feel for you, Kev. I feel for you, mate.
I know.
Well, at least I turned my fuel on.
Oh! A miracle! Time to celebrate. Snap the champagne out, everybody.
Yeah. Let me know when you want a reminder, John. It's quite light-hearted, these morning ones, aren't they? Quite enjoy these.
Right, I'm going to reboot completely, Kev. I don't want any cock-ups.
All right, mate.
Be back in a minute.
Okay.
It wasn't very bumpy going into... Ow, what's that sticking my bloody back?
Nobody knows the answer to that question.
Probably Uncle John.
Yeah.
It's been very long. SAS dagger. Oh. Sometimes I'm very delicate. Sometimes I get a little bit of nylon sticking out. Oh, bloody hell. What? There's something there. Something's... Ow. If a little bit of nylon or something has gone into my back, you know? What was I doing?
Really don't know.
And I'm back again.
Let's be 21.1.
So when you go to that approach thing in Sim Toolkit Pro, and it says fly this approach, does that... And you put all the sets in there, does that set your radios and stuff, I suppose? Nav 1. I'm not going to try it now.
Sim Toolkit Pro?
Yeah, you go to approach system. If you go in there and put your runway in, the airport runway, it comes up.
Pro?
Yeah.
I think that's to set you up on a practice run type thing, so you practice the approach.
That's what it is, yeah. That's what it must be.
I ain't got nothing like that in Sim Toolkit Pro.
Well, yeah, that needs to be nice to me.
Look under your tool. I think it's under your tools. I think. Kev.
It is, yeah, tools and.
What are you fiddling around with things like that for?
No, I'm not touching anything. I'm just looking.
Oh well, that's the truth. You look, and then someone goes horribly wrong because you're fiddling.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Very
Where
careful.
are you, Kev?
I'm in stand 31.
Thank you, sir.
No, I saw it the other day and I didn't mess about with it. I needed to know what it was. I think I worked it out the other day that you can set it up. Yeah, because it says at the bottom, make sure the sim is not paused and is ready to fly before checking it. Yeah, so you can set up approaches, which is quite useful if you can be bothered.
Stand 31. EGSS.
Yeah.
Right, back to my aeroplane. Go dashboard there.
Hold on, I haven't got a stand 31.
No, you won't have because I'm on it.
No, but I haven't got it.
No, it varies sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll just
stand-
check. Yeah, I'm on ramp gate 31.
Ramp gate 31. That's not stand.
It's the same bloody thing, innit?
No, I'm going to go on 33 then.
Yeah, 33 sounds good to me, John.
27 miles to the top of descent. I'm at 32.
Oh, is he still flying? He's not still flying, is he, Kev?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still.
Oh, God. Hey,
Kind of
have
some
you noticed
Eastern
who
Europeans.
who we're always waiting for, Kev?
No.
I mean, have you took note of it?
You can just start if you want. I'll catch up.
He comes up with that story every time.
He does, doesn't he? It never changes. It's the same story.
Look, the fact is, you could have gone from Rimini back to Stansted and still got the points.
I'm surprised he manages to meet up with his pals to go fishing, really, because they'll probably say, well, we'll meet at 10 o'clock, Reggie.
And I bet it's never late either, Kev.
I bet he's there on the river 2 hours before they are on a different...
You know why don't he make
Don't worry, I'll catch up, lad.
He makes sure he gets the best peg, so you can guarantee he's never late.
No, we draw numbers. Because there's a fiver in the kitty.
Oh, fiver in the kitty, bloody hell.
Very rarely win it. I've had it a few times. We went to one place, and it was a really lovely place on the River Wye. It was a new stretch that Birmingham Anglers had got, association, and this stretch was beautiful. It looked perfect. And we started fishing, and no one was getting a bite. Nothing. Dead. Like, it looked ideal. Big pike striking fish going everywhere, but nothing else really. But I took a float rod with me, because we ledger, if you know the difference, fish on the bottom for the barbel. But I took a float so I could use a float and let a float go through the swim. And I caught some small dace, and I caught a trout of about half a pound. And anyway, no one else said anything. I won first and second.
Oh,
right.
So I was quite pleased. They bloody drove off and left me. I don't know why.
Does anybody know what Reggie's talking about?
Yeah. Oh, what? I'm speaking English.
Not to me, you ain't.
Anyway, I understood it. It's quite clear to me. Descent.
Quite clear to him, you know. What have I got to do here? There's something I'm not doing here. Oh, FS Cloud, I haven't started that, have I? That's a bloody silly thing, not starting your FS Cloud, laddie.
Did that absolutely wrong.
No, you see, that's fiddling about with things that you don't need to fiddle about with.
279 at 41. I'm doing a descent planning.
Guys, I see next time.
That's better.
Okay, Day.
And
bye, Day.
I love my approach. The writing was bad, but my approach is what I say to Uncle John. Be better and better. It's more about the speed, but the approach itself, I am proud of.
Yeah, you just better not get better than me.
Yeah, just keep practicing, Day, and you'll be perfect.
Practice makes perfect.
Oh.
Decelerating. See, I'll soon be with you.
Oh, hasn't he landed? Is he still flying?
Yeah.
Oh, Kev. We're going to have to have a board meeting.
I'll turn you lot down before I land.
Kev, we're going to have that board meeting, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll have to be called in.
We ain't got any choice, have we? I mean, he's forced our hand.
I know.
Budapest, I've got to fly back to Stansted to meet you. I hope you wait for me. Budapest.
We got a gentleman in the back.
Still coming.
Continuem aí, estamos sempre a treinar. Então, até a próxima vida de piloto com Day Gamer.